Hello, welcome back everyone to Foxboro's Fortress.
This is Foxboro's Fortress, your home for all the latest on the New England Revolution. Brought to you by Leading Lights, LLC.
Hello, welcome back everyone to Foxboro's Fortress, your home for all the latest on the New England Revolution. I'm Cecil Kenny.
And I'm Raphael Babchuk.
Today we're switching it up as the Revs did not have a match this week, unfortunately. Snow really wasn't a problem, but they could have had a match. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. So we're going to cover some of the former Revs and how they've done this season in everywhere, basically. And then obviously we'll look ahead to the FC Cincinnati match, as we always do. They've been on a roll, but we'll check that out.
Yeah, big thanks to Leading Lights LLC for sponsoring this episode once again. More on them later, but for now, let's dive into our former Revs players and how they're doing this season.
Yeah, so we got a few guys to talk about. We don't have to talk about. I've got a whole list of them, but I want to talk about Thomas Junkelai. He started all three matches for Minnesota.
A team you like?
My team in the West. We each chose our own team from the West here at Fox's Fortress. Raph, who's your team?
Got the Timbers. I love that. I think the first piece of MLS gear I ever had was actually a Portland Timbers shirt. I don't know where I got it from, but I used to wear that back in like third grade, something like that.
I think I
So, Timbers for me.
maybe back then, but it sounds like you with your like Chicago Bears merch.
Not anymore because I don't like them anymore. I used to like those Bears.
Because they were like bad.
They were bad, but now that they're good, don't like them anymore.
Makes sense, and now you like the Reds.
Move on to the football on hand.
Anyways, yeah, I'm a Minnesota fan, and Cam, he's got Seattle.
Yeah.
Thomas
All good
Junkelai
picks. All good
Thomas
picks.
Junkelai has actually done pretty decent for Minnesota, and it really hurts me to say this. And
All starts.
I was
and
all
good
stars,
matches.
1 assist, and I was watching the game yesterday. Funny moment on the broadcast. The broadcast was like, great skill by Junkelai there. And here's what happened. Junkelai gets the ball. He does a turn around the defender and then boots the ball into his teammate, who's probably less than like 4 feet away. Just like slams it into him. And he didn't, like, I don't know where the skill was. Maybe it was the turn that the announcer really liked. But he just turned and then he boots the ball into his own guy, which I found very funny.
Great piece of skill.
It was a great piece of skill. But yeah, 1 assist. Thomas Junkelai, he almost scored. And one of the matches, I think that's where the assist came from. But man, he could, like, that new environment. If only, like, we could, like, do well with players, you know?
Yeah, if only. If only we could.
If only, you know?
If
Like,
only.
would have been nice. Brandon Bye, I'll cover him real quick. 3 starts for Portland this season.
But another reason I like Portland nowadays. I mean, Brandon By's the man. And it sucked when he had to, ACL, and then we brought in Feingold, who I do think Feingold's still the better player. But always loved him.
Yeah, and now he's with your Timbers. So yeah, stoked and root for him. Alija Zivacic, he signed for DAC 1904. And he made the bench this past week. Good for him. Slovenian club, I want to say. Could be Slovakian. I do apologize if I messed up.
And he had some good games some days, some games. He had some bad games.
He had some awful games. He was Alija Zivacic.
Yeah. And we had him. Good times.
No Buck. He's like, what, 21 still? He looks so much older than 21. Made bench once. He's just made the bench once. Where did that happen? What just happened?
I think he's still struggling with an injury, right?
He's just always injury prone. It's just so much potential. That's what happens when you go off to Southampton. What is going on? Southampton. And play fullback when you're center mid. That's just what happened. You got a few joining him. You got 2 more San Jose guys. DeJuan Jones, 3 wins for San Jose this year out of the 3 matches. Not sure how we let Bruce Arena pull that one off. We need to stop that. They beat Philly yesterday, 1-0. Not sure how we let that one happen. DeJuan Jones with all three starts. Ian Harkes played in all three matches with one start. How are we letting this happen? Haven't totally figured that out. Yeah.
Well, we know we made a mistake with that Bruce situation, and
We don't even know what happened. Like it was like he said some bad things and then he like stepped down and then from what we see, he couldn't coach for a year, but then he gets back right into it. He flops his first season with San Jose and is now 3 for 3 on wins.
yeah,
So I don't even know. You got Tayshaun Buchanan, uh, former ML, former star, former star for the Revs, Canadian MNT member, 33 matches in all comps with VRL in La Liga this season, um, with 5 goals and an assist. He scored last match against Elche.
some great stats,
I'm not even.
especially for a fullback. I mean,
He's playing, I think, outside midfielder right now.
is he?
Yeah, feel solid. Similar stats. As for Barakovic, 29 matches for PSV, who will play in the Eredivisie, but 29 matches in all comps with 5 goals and 2 assists. Can't even get mad there. Like just doing well.
Yeah,
You know. I want you to take one rap, and I have it highlighted. You know it. It's your guy.
it's my guy, Giacomo. Giacomo,
Jack him over, guy.
Giacomo, really. I mean, he was like, oh, the day we lost him. The day we lost him was a sad day. And then he went to Montreal, but now he's in Serie B, 6 matches right now for Cecenia in Serie B. Um, he was always such a great player when he played for us.
Such
I
a good,
don't know.
incredible
I
player.
always loved him.
Yeah, I loved him too. He
He
always
was my
had.
guy.
He
He would
always had.
score. I remember one of the games was like a July 4th game, and we'd stayed after for the fireworks or whatever. And he scored like 2 goals that game. I think he scored a hat trick, but they called it offside. That was like fond
Shocking,
memories. Fond memories.
shocking that he was called outsides.
Fond memories of Rioni.
Man, miss him. If only we had like a striker. Like we have 2 strikers right now, but if only we had like depth at that position, that'd be great.
Yeah. Or
Anyways,
maybe use our strikers like the right way. I don't know. Maybe.
that'd
I'm
be
just
great.
throwing out ideas.
I saw I was looking at what was it, the LAFC and the Dallas benches and like who was on the bench for them in their match yesterday. And they had these guys who played the different positions. They had like an array of guys who played different positions. And they each had like 3 guys on the bench who played attacker, which I thought was really surprising because normal like when I look at it at the Revs, I see maybe one guy,
Maybe.
maybe. I don't know if the Revs currently see the appeal in having multiple attackers on the bench. I think they prefer Jackson Ewell to everybody
Well, they'd
else
rather pay Jackson, you.
and everything else. They
Yeah, yeah.
prefer to play him too, apparently.
Oh, what are we doing?
Um,
But moving on to more for
you got
rest players.
Adam Buksa, two
Yeah.
goals in Serie A in 21 matches off the bench mostly. Hey, I'm not mad at that. He was with that transfer to Udinese is kind of out of nowhere. He was with Revs. He went to Lens in who are high flying in League One right now in France. Then he went to Michelin. I don't know what country that's in. It's a Nordic country, I think. Plays for Michelin for a few years, and then like quietly moves to Udinese, and is like their option off the bench at forward. Like 20 some years old, 29 maybe 30 now. I don't know.
I think 29.
Pretty solid. No,
Yeah.
you gotta remember Dorda Petrovic though. Dorda Petrovic,
Yeah.
former Revolution keeper, man.
Moved to
Uh,
Chelsea.
Times when
Hey,
Chelsea
oh,
was with
Petro.
oh, oh, Petra. Yeah, he went to Chelsea, went to Strasbourg, and now he's played 31 matches for Bournemouth with 8 Premier League clean sheets. And what's really funny about that is that I wouldn't say he was struggling, but he wasn't doing the best. And so Bournemouth brought in I don't know if they bought him, they might have loaned a Serie A keeper in.
Excuse me.
I didn't even hear you.
Oh, okay. That's cool then. Guess I just sneezed. I didn't sneeze. You
Yeah,
imagine?
that was incredible. Um, and so they brought in Lone Keeper. Um, and
But yeah, they brought in the lone keeper. 8 Prem clean sheets. I mean, any clean sheet in the Premier League is tough to keep, and he's kept 8 of them. Um, I wouldn't say I don't think he was doing the best at Chelsea, but then he moved around. But now he's at Bournemouth. He's doing all right. But yeah, moving on to Dylan Barrero. He's 5 matches and a goal for America de Cali in Colombia. When Dylan Barrero was actually at the Revs, he was one of my favorite players. He was almost like Luis Diaz, but even better. He had such a flair to him, but it sucked he was injured a lot. And well, we are where we are right now with Dylan Barrero. Missed talent for sure for the Revs. I mean, yeah, tough to see from him, but
yeah, I'm
yeah,
like,
what do you think about the Dylan Barrero, that
yeah,
whole situation?
it was. He showed his moments. I feel like what happened to him is ACL, right?
Yeah.
I feel like a similar fate, not the ACL part, but like in terms of production is kind of happening to Luka Langoni right now. So I want to go back to Georgia Peck for a minute because that was telling a story and then I had to go for a moment. I apologize about that. Uh, but they brought in a lone keeper from Serie and to like challenge him while like earlier this season because he wasn't doing the greatest and maybe to give him like competition. And since then, he's like been very good.
But
So
that's what happens with competition. Like
as that.
competition reinvigorates the team.
Now that
Sometimes the
now that we're
player.
talking about goalkeepers, though, we want to talk about the absolute dumpster fire that it was Henry
Oof.
Ramos. Man, he's not good for us. Now there was the guy we brought in after him, which was Thomas Backleek.
And now Ramos is playing as backup.
Now he got replaced, and now he's the backup at Craiova. I think that's how you say it. In
Right, Kovia maybe. After playing 4 games, he's now the backup.
yeah,
Tough to see from him.
one clean sheet in 4 games isn't awful, but
Tough to see, man. But
then we
he
got to
wasn't good
talk
for us either,
about.
so
I want to talk about Mr. Yellow Card himself, Tommy McNamara. He's the captain for the new USL Championship side, Brooklyn FC, who played their opening match this past weekend. He played 60-ish minutes.
congrats to this. Congrats to him, captain.
Pretty good for him. I'm pretty happy. Former Revs doing well.
Yeah, that's how I was looking for former Revs right now. And
Uh, you know, what would have happened if we never signed some of these guys? We'll be like relegated. Like,
maybe some would be better, some would be worse. We did help develop some great players to where they are now. Some like take Petrovic for example.
yeah.
Matt Turner, even though he's come back, but
But for that, I think that's all from me. What about you, Raph?
yeah, we're gonna send it over to the sponsor of this episode, Leading Lights LLC.
Unlock the power of your platform data with Leading Lights, experts in transforming raw numbers into compelling benchmarks. Leading Lights helps a variety of companies turn insights into engaging stories that drive growth. Elevate your brand with data-driven content that captivates your audience and sets you apart from the competition with Leading Lights. Visit their website at leadinglights.io to see how you can transform your platform data.
Hello, welcome back, one two Foxboro Fortress, your home for all the latest on the New England Revolution. Once again, I'm Cecil Kenny.
And I'm Raphael Babchuk, and let's look ahead to this match against FC Cincinnati.
Our hopefully home opener. Can never be too sure at this point. But yeah, we play FC Cincinnati, who have a short week. They play Tigres on Thursday. Do they play them at Cincinnati? That'd be terrible. They do play them at Cincinnati. That's not good.
That's not
First
good.
leg, but they play
Still
them
a short week though. Still a
they play
short
them on
week.
Thursday. So that means they're working on that match.
But the game's Sunday, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's true. We play Sunday
Duh, that
at
sucks.
2:30.
Yeah. Wow.
I
What?
don't know what we're doing. Anyways, Cincinnati. They're seventh in the East with 1 win and 2 losses. Lost to Minnesota, or they won their first match against Atlanta, but at this point, isn't winning against Atlanta really an actual win?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. It's still in there.
Genuinely, anybody can beat Atlanta. Maybe not us.
I think we could do it.
Yeah.
1-0.
What's crazy is they have one win and two losses, and they're seventh in the East.
What I just said.
Like that's how that's no, I know, but like just think about that.
That's how bad the East is.
That's how vast the East is. Like that's pretty crazy.
Anyways, they lost to Minnesota 1-0, and they lost to Toronto 1-0. As just a few hours before we reported this.
Ah,
That's a bad loss. That's a
that-
terrible. The
that's
Atlanta
a
loss is a good win because it's Atlanta. The Minnesota loss is like, you should have probably won that one. But then the Toronto loss,
like,
can't do
bro,
that.
dude. Let's lock in here, guys. Like like aren't you guys supposed to be good?
Then, I know.
Come on. All right.
Anyways, so we've got our Fortress 5 aside to go through. As always, Raph, you picked first last time, right?
I did pick first last time.
All right,
Oh,
so
shucks.
I'll pick first this time. And basically, I'll run through the rules once more. I can pick any position, then Raph can pick any position, and we basically fill out goalkeeper, defender, midfielder, attacker, and an extra player. The next episode, we'll add the follow-up scores together. We can pick from either team. We'll add them together, average them out, and we'll see who comes out on top. Currently, I'm 0-2 on a segment that I had the idea for.
I'm 1-0. Cam's 1-0.
Cam, I faced week 1. Cam wishes he could be with us here today. Rabbit Tent. It's also sponsored by Viking Sports MA. Forgot to mention that again.
Congrats to Viking Sports and sponsoring the area where Cecil is 0-2.
The Fortress
Let's
time.
keep it up. 0-3
Appreciate you guys.
this round.
So yeah, FC Cincinnati's got a pretty solid team. We'll pick, and then Raps 1-0 because he beat me last week, and then Cameron's 1-0 because he beat me week 1. And I'm 0-2. So we're gonna get right into it. I pick first. Get the Cincinnati roster up here. They got some good players. They got Kevin Denke. Uh, they've got
Just don't pick my guy.
my favorite guy, Pavel Buka. They've got Evander. Who is he even like alive? He played off the bench. He better not have started. He played off the bench for 16 minutes, maybe getting back to fitness after coming off injured against Atlanta. They've got some good defenders, Miles Robinson. They've got a good goalkeeper in Roman Saldano. But then you look to the Revs roster. You got guys like Dort Thursman, Leo Campana, who might still be injured. You got
Yeah, I don't know about him.
I don't know. So
Risky pick. I don't know if I'd do that. But let's go see who you picking.
it's a tough way to go. I just don't know what the strength of Evander is going to be. Is he going to start? Is he going to come off the bench late or like early? Like, how's this going to play? I'm guessing that they won't use that. The short week makes it weird because now they have to play Tigres, who's a very strong Liga MX side, and this is just like not helpful for them. So they've got some good players. This is tough.
Revs are also a team, by the way.
I know, but we're not good.
Yeah.
You're looking.
Hey, you. Clock's ticking, man.
I know.
You're on the clock.
I'm on the clock. Got like 30 seconds left. Go to the Rev squad. You got Matt Turner,
You got Jackson Ewell.
Jackson Newell. Really the guys I'm looking at is the defenders from the Revs, Carlos Heel. And then really, do I take a punt? The question is, do I take a punt on Kevin Denke? And that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a punt and hope
Bro, are
Kevin
you kidding me about that? Of all players,
9.
genuinely, that is my pick, bro.
Well, that's too bad, man.
Okay.
So you're up, and then snake draft. So you pick the next 2.
Oh, is this snake draft?
Pick Ponies for the snake draft.
Was this snake draft last time?
I think so. Can't remember. Should be.
Well,
Yeah.
it's snake draft this time, so let's do it. I'm gonna go with snake draft. I mean, oh, I'm looking at some great players here. We're gonna go keeper, Celentano.
Love the guy.
lovely guy. And then since it's snake
I got to
draft,
meet him at Gillette when they came like bunch of years back, 2022, I think.
I'm gonna go Brian Ramirez on that left-hand side.
What position does he play? I've never heard of this guy.
This guy has been having a great year. I mean, 3 matches. He has 1 assist
Yeah,
right now in the stat. Great defensive contributions. He's gonna get it. He's a
I'm
must.
gonna give you a choice. Do you want him? He's playing left mid, but I'll give you a choice. Do you want him? You actually get to choose. Denke went in my attacker spot. You want him in your attacker, midfielder, or extra spot?
Oh wow. Toughy, toughy. Let's go mid.
All right, Bel Ramirez for me.
It was either him or their other, either Buka or like
Pablo
their
Buca.
other
I love Pablo Buca,
mid.
bro.
And Darren Enchike, he's had a good year too. So both
I'm
of
back
them
to
assist on
squad,
this guy.
and I start looking at defenders here, and this is when I start to look at a guy like Miles Robinson.
Bro. Oh, I should have picked him.
And I'm
Oh,
gonna go Miles Robinson. Miles Robinson is such a good defender.
damn it. I knew I should have picked him.
He should be up
I thought you'd have picked the
for
guy with the
defender
goal,
of the
but
year. He's been great through three. 28 years old. I don't see him stopping anytime soon. He's a
that's
very
tough.
good player. And I have my next pick again. I'm gonna hold off on keeper. I'll do that last pick because I already know who I'm getting. Um, and so now it comes down to my midfielder spot and my extra spot. And I kind of want some revolution representation.
Don't do it, man.
And do I try and go for firepower and hope Dortmund explodes? And that's exactly what I do.
Oh, wow. Didn't expect that.
Now we're gonna go Carlos here. What are we kidding?
Oh,
Who are we kidding?
oh
Carlos
man.
Hill goes in my midfielder spot. I have my
Oh,
extra and my goalkeeper spot open. Raph, you're back on the clock with two picks with your defender spot and attacker spot and extra spot open. Who are you going for?
man, you
I'm
stole.
killing you right now.
We're gonna go. Who do you have left on your? You just have a keeper, right?
I have keeper and extra.
Oh, and extra, right? So let me pick my X. Let me go. I don't know if Campana starts. We're gonna go. You can't pick a defender. I mean, you could pick another defender. Brian Ceballos as as def as defender, yeah.
Yep. All right, Brian Spass is your defender. It's a good pick.
And then
He's probably our best defender, without a doubt. He didn't get two.
let's take Dortmund and the attack.
All right, you'll get last pick, but I've got my keeper and I've got my extra spot. We both have our extra spots. I'll get it out of the way now. I'll take Turner at my keeper. No shocker
Yeah.
there. So now we both have our extra spots left. For my final pick, do I go for a Revs guy? Do I go for a Cincinnati guy? My options here are basically, do I want to go for a like Nwobu, Pavabuka, Valenzuela on Cincinnati, or do I want to take, or maybe like a Nick Hagland, maybe, or do I want to go for a guy like Dortmund? Oh, wait, you already took Tersman. Wait,
Stole him off the board.
took off Florida. Yeah, I forgot about that. I have a guy like Griffin Yao. I already have Carlos Hill. I have three Revs and two Cincinnati. You have one, two Cincinnati, two Revs. Finish it off my extra spot. Do I go for a defender from the Revs or like a Nick Hagland from Cincinnati, or do I do a guy like Griffin Yap?
Let's see.
Like run like the question is
Roger Goodell's about to come out and announce the pick.
Leonardo Campana, who was injured on February 27th.
Whoa.
It'll be 2 weeks since that, like, or 2 to 3 weeks since that injury. Do I expect him back? I think I do expect him back. Expected return is doubtful, which means basically, like, I don't know. Like, you
Doubtful
know,
is what it means.
that's what it means. This kind of face, like, I don't even know. So I don't love Griffin Yao because he seems to just get yellow, and that loses me points. And so going into Cincinnati again, we've got like 30 seconds left on the clock. Do I love Nick Hagland's fitness at 33 years old to play 2 matches in a week? No. But he does have 1 goal this year.
It's true.
This is a very tough decision because I can go for anyone.
That's
Don't want to take Griffin yet.
yeah. Take Griffin now. Come on.
The, I,
15 seconds.
I want him to do
Take
so.
him.
Is Peyton Miller going to be back?
That's a good question.
We're going to go Cabana
Whoa.
because I'm going to hope that Campana's back. Raph, you've got your extra spot to
I'm so
fill.
happy you fell to me. Thank God you didn't pick Pavel Buka.
Boca. Love him. Love the name. Favorite Cincinnati player other than, you know, uh, Celentano.
I think I got a good team.
Pavel Buca's been good.
You
He
took
had
two
a
of
good-
my picks. And you took three of my picks, actually.
I
I
like my,
wanted
I think I like my team a little
Robinson.
bit
I wanted
more.
Danke.
I like my team a little bit more than your team. I don't know what to expect out of Buca against the Revs midfield or Ramirez because I just don't. I'm not familiar with him as a
Is
player.
this your
Bios,
week, Cecil?
Bios has been good this season.
Is
Tershman,
it your week?
Tershman is Tershman. Hopefully he does well. Celentano, he's just a good keeper. And then same with Turner there. Um, Robinson, hoping to see the best out of him. And same with Kevin Denke. And then I've got Calacio and Leo Campana. Hoping for the best. I feel like our squads are pretty even. I do like my squad a bit more.
I kind of agree. You took two. I mean, you took three of my picks, so I
I
got
did
them.
take 3 for picks.
So that's
So
tough.
now it comes down to predictions and scores. Donuts. If we can ever get this
On the
sponsored,
line.
if we can ever get this sponsored by like a donut provider, that'd be awesome. Dunkin',
Somebody.
anywhere. If y'all want to like sponsor this segment, that'd be like awesome. Anyways, so do I expect a Revs win against FC Cincinnati? They're coming off of a bad loss to Toronto. But I don't totally love our chances coming off of a bye with them having Denke and just so much firepower. No, oh wait, nobody took Evander.
Huh?
Nobody took Evander.
Yeah, I know. Because I don't know about him with the midweek match and I sub Buka and
I can't wait for him to like destroy the Revs defense.
yeah, I know. And I already took a midfielder and
Pavel Buka, like I thought, like I said at the beginning, like, will he do well? I don't know. Like, I
all right, prediction scores.
that's
I
gonna be
mean,
tough.
I think I mean I'll just run through mine. I think we lose.
But about how much?
I think we lose 2-0. I think we lose 2-0. I think it's a tough match.
Who are
I
your
think
scores and when?
I think the scores are I mean Dinky scores one. He's got to score one. Scores an earlier 132 and then to get a finisher from Pavel Buka 30 minute. Ices the game. Not really ices the game, but we don't have too much left to do in that final 30.
I was also gonna go 2-0, but I think I see us getting a goal. Do I see 3 goals uh out of FC Cincinnati? I do not. I see 2-1 FCC. And the scores in order. That's probably not gonna be in order, knowing how I think on this podcast. It's never in order. Um FC Cincinnati will strike first, and we'll have ourselves a very solid Kevin Denke goal. Denke goal, minute 57. Later goal to kick off the scoring. But then it all is downhill from there. It's going to be FC Cincinnati again.
Yeah, I agree. If I were to do a 2-0, I a 2-1, I don't see us having
Going to
like
be
tying it at
Miles,
some point. So that's good from you.
Miles Robinson crossing it in to Tom Bartlow in like the 68th minute. No, 74th for Bartlow, 74th. And then to finish it off, The Revs pull one back late. 87th minute gives us life late. It's Cecil in the I'm gonna change it 82nd minute to give us some chance, but knowing the Revs, I don't
Getting out of it.
they're not scoring in that extra 10 minutes after. Um, no thoughts from viewers as we didn't have a match previously. So if you want to be featured next episode, comment. We'll put out a post. You'll know it because it's my Revolution jacket. Taking on my camera it's over there. My Rev jacket over there. Um, it's like a little bit blurry. That's basically the sign. Hey, comment on this post. We want your thoughts. Comment, DM us with your comments and questions, statements about the game, really anything. Give us your thoughts, and we'll throw them on the podcast. We'll talk about them.
Yep.
No transfer news. I wish there was transfer news. I do have a segment coming out soon, hopefully, on who the Reds should sign. So keep an eye out for that. Before our next episode, you'll see our lineup breakdown. It'll be me going over the Reds lineup just about an hour before kick. So keep an eye out for that. If you're not already following us, at Foxboro Fortress on X and Instagram. Make sure you're following on whatever podcast platform you're on. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, YouTube, wherever you're at. Make sure you're following so you can stay updated on everything we do.
Yep.
Thanks, Leading Lights and Viking Sports, MA, once again for sponsoring this episode. Different portions, everything. Next episode again should come Monday, but you never know with how things are. We didn't know if we were going to record today because the Revs didn't have a match, but here we are. Ep.6. That's really it. We'll catch you all next time. This was
Foxboro's Fortress.